Okay, so today I'm talking about my mic, the AT2020 USB. Now, I've gotten a lot of compliments on my audio quality. Now, it's not just the mic. I definitely do quite a bit of editing on the audio itself since I'm using Audacity to record, but I mean, the mic does play a part. Now, in this video, I'm going to be comparing the AT2020 unfiltered, the AT2020 edited, T3i that I'm using, unedited, and as well as edited. So one of my first tests is going to be ambient noise. Now this mic picks up absolutely everything. And I've actually got a little helper for this review. Somebody likes playing fetch. Now I'm going to be throwing this behind the mic, or the camera. It's going to be probably 7-10 feet away. Right here, all I'm doing is comparing the audio from the AT2020. So, if my cat does decide to bring back the ball at some point... Oh, there he goes. Good job, buddy. And lay down. Or come up here. Anyway, so, as you could hear that. That was about 7 to 10 feet away from the camera. Now, it was probably about 15 to 20 feet away from the mic itself. And you could hear that fairly clearly. My little helper's trying to help a little too much. Another thing that I'm going to do is I've got a window unit. Now I turn it off for all my reviews. I actually let it go full blast, full fan speed, everything for 15-20 minutes before I do my review because it gets fairly hot in here because of my systems. Now, turning it on. So as you can hear, there's quite a bit of ambient noise just from that. And granted, it is sort of facing the mic, but it would be nice if it tuned it out a little more. So that's why I turn it off for every review. Now right here, this whole section has been unedited. Right here, here's my edited part. Now, I've actually never even tried to use the AC unit with this on, but I guess I'll see in editing and see if I can even keep it on, because it does get hot in here, especially when I'm taking multiple takes of the same review and do it, for a few hours. It gets hot. Now, sometimes I even have to stop my review, just leave it there, maybe edit a little, and then after I turn that on, leave it on for an hour, and then I can get back to it. So, let's go ahead and turn that off. And now we're back to my ambient noise, which is, you can hear some crickets maybe, my fans in my case are spinning. That's really it. That's all I have in the background. Now, I do my reviews at like 3 and 4 in the morning, and for good reason. I have a 1-year-old son. He's loud, and I mean, I have a wife too, and don't tell her, but she's kind of loud too sometimes. So, yeah, right here, this is completely unbridled. This whole section right here has been from the AT2020. Now right here is the edited, and as you can tell, it's quite a bit better. There's a lot less ambient noise, and that's because I use a noise profile, cancel it all out, compress it, and do whatever I can just to minimize the noise and let my voice come through clear. Now, right here, we have the Canon T3i audio. It's okay. I mean, it works. If you've just spent, your $600 to get your camera and your kit lens, and you're ready to start up YouTube, but you don't have any more money and you can't spend it on, a $50 mic, that's understandable. It works okay. But make sure you edit it with Audacity or other free audio editing programs, and for good reason. Because right here, you can hear quite a bit of an improvement. I mean, it's not AT2020 quality, but it works. Now, one of the biggest things YouTubers forget is that audio quality is a must. Now, this works. It's not beautiful. It's right in my face, and I have to talk to it like this. Otherwise, I don't get great audio quality. And in the future, I will be upgrading because this is unsightly. It really shouldn't be in my review. But, I mean, for the review, I guess it works. Another big thing is lighting, but that's for another video. So, what do I think of the AT2020 USB? Now, for the price, $100 that I paid, it was well worth it. I did have the option of the Blue Yeti, but that came in silver, and cosmetics did kind of come into play. I didn't want a big silver thing on a desk clamping stand. And I recently picked up this, which you probably haven't heard except for my last review. And the reason I picked it up is I picked it up for a good reason. versus I picked it up for a good reason. Now, you can definitely tell the difference. I mean, it's a pop filter. It was cheap. It was $5 on Amazon. And I think it really has improved the quality of my videos. Now, it's like, again, it's unsightly. It's not something I really want in my video, but for now, it works. I'm on a budget for my hobby because I have many other hobbies. Have you seen my computers? They're a big part of my hobby. And so YouTube is just, for me, another hobby. I've been working on it, and I try to do the best I can with the money I have set aside for my fun things like building rigs and customizing and doing what I can. So YouTube does kind of take a side step versus those rigs and, you know, spending time with my family and other things. So for the price I paid, I would recommend it. Now, I can't say I would recommend it for an up-and-coming YouTuber because, I mean, it has to be in your face. A pop filter is completely necessary. I can't believe I didn't have one before in my previous reviews, especially for $5. I mean, $5 is chump change. That's a coffee at Starbucks. But I really don't know what I could recommend in the $100 price range for YouTube. Now, it's definitely a step up from camera audio, and it's definitely a step up from your $7 Zalman clip-on mic, but it's not an ideal solution. Now, ideally, I would be using something else, like the Zoom H4n with a separate mic, and that would be awesome, but I really don't have a budget for that right now because this is just a hobby. Now, I love doing it, and I definitely plan on spending some money on it, but right now it just doesn't make a lot of sense. So overall, what do I think of the AT2020 USB? It's a great mic. It's great for the price you pay if you're willing to deal with the quirks. I mean, it's like I said, it's not ideal if you have a noisy environment, but it works. I mean, if you're just Skyping with a friend, or if you're, you know, using it for like TeamSpeak with friends when gaming, it works. And it will definitely be better than your headset mic that came with your Siberia V2 or other headsets like that. You guys hear the audio quality. It's definitely good. I mean, it doesn't take me that much time to edit the audio. I just do a noise profile, a little compressing, make sure that it's not peaking anywhere, and I'm done. I mean, that's really all there is to it. If you're willing to work with the quirks, it's a great mic for the price. And if you're a starting YouTuber and you don't have the money to spend on a nice shotgun mic to hook to your camera, or say you're not even using a camera that would allow that, I would recommend this. I mean, you just have to be willing to work around the quirks. And for a starter YouTuber like me, you're going to have a lot of quirks, so get ready to deal with it.